Well, let me introduce you to Baye Pigors. She made a promise to this little orphaned baboon about 2 years ago to get him back into the wild. But it led to much more than that. It led to a full-blown rescue, rehab, and release center that we're very proud of. We'd like to introduce you to it and her and Mfazi.
Okay, so you came in and here you come to breakfast with your little baboon. So tell us the story. What happened?
Well, the Zimbabwe National SPCA phoned me last week to say that they had rescued him, they'd confiscated him from somewhere, and that they wanted him to go into a release program, and they'd heard about my place, so they drove down specifically to drop him off and come and see my place. And then, pardon?
From Harare?
Yeah, they came yesterday. Yeah, so they came and they did an inspection, and they said that any future rescues that they do with wildlife, they'd like to send to Free to Be Wild.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. That's so unhealthy for you. You should have taken the brown sugar. From there, it just grew. Like I would teach him now. He's so good choice.
Take the brown sugar, there you go.
Yeah.
One concern that we've had as we visit all these rehabbers and conservationists is that they're seasoned, they're experienced, they're skilled, and frankly, they're just, most of them, very old. And we wonder who's going to come back and backfill these people as they drop off. Babe gives us a lot of hope in that respect. To see what she's done in the last 2 years and to see her heart for wildlife, to see just her commitment and the overall package is just refreshing and gives us a lot of hope. If we had a lot more like Bae, we'd be in really good shape. Accomplished a tremendous amount in the last 2 years with putting her nonprofit together and putting a good qualified board of trustees online. She's got now a magnificent, pristine center that she raised out of the ashes, her 6 acres, and almost everything that you will see there they have built since then. And it was kind of a trash heap before, and now it's something amazing. She has alternate release sites that she's fenced and in partnership with others. She has important connections to expert vets and conservationists all over Africa that help her with particularly her primate rehab and release. And her staff, as you've seen with Kumalani and others, are very dedicated to her and the wildlife. And yes, amongst all of this, she has established a very active rescue, rehab, and release program, which is weathering the storms of a new venture, but very successful. So just enjoy some clips from her place and some interaction that we had with her and her wildlife, just to get a sense of who she is and what she's doing.
To be less imprinted on people.
Right, right. So it's basically just a gradual.
Yeah. As soon as it's weaned, we'll put them in there with no contact with people.
And so so when you have a wild one, you can again start helping them become
The wild
less
one-
habituated.
Yeah, it's the same as with the baboon, because what happens is like Holly will be used to people and especially with the troop. The troop will run, and then she'll see them running, and then she'll start associating their fear with the people. 3 or 4 months before we actually did anything on here, clearing out all the rubbish, and we did, I think it was like 1,700 big 50 kg bags of rubbish that people had put in here. So it was really...
You've been busy.
And it was, I raised Fuzzy at my folks' house. So when I moved to here, I didn't have Holly, and she was best friends with my parents.
You see mother?
Way up
There
there.
are two, the other one, they're staying on top of the clothes, so they're scared when they go inside, they're going to fight with other one.
Wow.
In a release program, because they've come from places where they've been in a cage, so they've got no muscle or anything. So we use this big cage for them to learn to jump.
Sure.
And
It's amazing how they can jump.
Yeah, a couple more weeks and then they'll be ready for release. But it's really cute in the evenings when we feed them. All the wild ones come around the cage and they sit on the cage and they interact and then go and about to do their thing.
So the wild.
The stitches all rolled up in your little ball. Where's the top and where's the bottom?
There's your little nose inside.
Oh.
They're
If
amazing.
you bring the other one, the other one comes off. She's so sweet.
You are amazing. Are they pretty?
We've had, in the last 3 weeks, we've had 2 cases that have come in. Oh, they're getting fat, eh? Yeah. We've had 2 cases that have come in, people wanting to keep them as pets, and they've cut all the claws off. And both have died.
Jeez.
They've cut the ears off as well, because you can't really tell where the ears are. Yeah. Yes, and then the different colours. So this one's so dark. Can I put it back? Do you want to hold it?
Oh, please. Oh. Oh, my goodness.
She's like a prickly ball. This thing, it looks like it needs milk. We've had her for about 5 months now. Tequila. So what we'll do is when she's old enough, we'll either just like slowly start putting her in there because she follows us, and then there's other diet in there. So hopefully she'll start breathing. I've got you, good boy. Hello. So he's also a rescue. I don't do domestic animals, but when they do arise, I can't say no. I went. Mr. Baboon. Hello. What's the time? What's the time?
So what convinces us that she has the resilience to take this into the long term? Well, I guess the first thing is just the amazing amount that she's accomplished in this short period of time. Important things, very balanced things, from the business side to the governmental side to the wildlife side. Very important. Also, her desire to keep the center private, meaning no public tours, so the animals can be returned to the wild more easily. Also, just a willingness to reach out to conservationists and others around Africa. She's very open to learn and to just soak in everything she can to understand and help wildlife. She's also very strongly considering going to veterinary college so she can better attend to her rescue and rehab efforts. So we have strong hope for this young gal, and she's just fun to be with and a marvelous gal to support and to help.
Here we are on the road again.
Taking my picture.
I am taking your picture.